for whom Chris Kellan is expected to give his usual marathon performance, are handily placed to retain their league title in spite of the pace being set by the current leaders, Whitley Bay. So much has been said and written about the talents of the 20-year-old Tony Hand, but it's worth noting that his colleague, Scott Neal, joins him as the only British-born players among the league's leading scorers. Holmes. That's nice. Just knocked back in by Gavin Fraser. Tony Hand. Oh, what a cracker! In off the post. Hit it from just over the blue line.
Well, this is a good goal by Tony Hand. The defence back in too far here, and a tremendous slap shot, just hitting the inside of the post, and the goalkeeper, frankly, never seen it.
Rhodes, Webber and Coburn on for Nottingham. Jeffrey, good save. Oh! Now the whistle had already gone. The whistle had already gone and it won't count, with the obvious disappointment of the home supporters.
Well, Nottingham are a bit unlucky here, because this puck goes back for the shot from the defenseman, and the referee thought the goalkeeper had it, but he didn't actually get a grip of it. Look, it's squirted out there and the puck's in the net. The referee is a little quick on the whistle.
They've got the equaliser now. Straight from the face-off. Mike Jeffrey, the scorer, on a double assist, and it's all tied up at 1-1.
No! We get it.
Racers with Scott Neal, Tony Hand and Jock Hay. Full hand, couldn't find Jock. Nice change of direction by Jeffrey. This is Curtin back. That's a good goal!
Oh, this was a lovely return pass to Curtin back here, and he put the shot right in the bottom corner with the Murrayfield defence all going the other way. Yeah, Curtin back here. Lovely shot in the bottom corner, but the pass from Jeffries was superb. It caught Murrayfield completely on the hop.
Here comes Mike Snell. Here's Snell. That's nice. This is Holmes. Good play between the two. Still loose. Half of them don't know where it is. Fraser certainly doesn't. And he's poked it round, yes he has. Holmes is the scorer, and so many players had no idea where the puck was then. So it's all square again at 2-2. Good play by Hay and Paul Hand. Good save. Curtin back. Paul Hand digging in. Scott Neal. Jock Hay. 3-2. Nice play between the two. And a certain lack of concentration.
This is a glorious goal here. A nice pass from Scott Neal into Jock Hay. It started right from behind their own goal line, and Jock Hay tucks it nicely in the corner there. It's a super goal.
3-2 to Murrayfield Racers. Remner, and again. Oh, they really made to pay for it too. Mike Snell, the scorer. And Panthers have gone to sleep.
Yeah, Mike Snell has plenty of time here to have a good shot here, and I think it went right through Brian Cox.
Callum takes a breather. Tony Hands. Lovely stick work, nice skating. Jock Hay, Scott Neal. Still loose. And it's in from Jock Hay.
Well, Nottingham are giving themselves all kinds of problems here, not covering their lines properly. The big scramble in front to go here, and there's Jock Hay, lying on the ice, still able to poke it in the net. A Nottingham player standing beside him.
Straight in front. No problems at all for Scott Neal. The Panthers had no idea where he came from.
Well, this is just an absolute present to Murrayfield here, and Tony Hand whips it right across the front to go, and there's Scott Neal. Easy goal, but all down to bad defensive work by Nottingham.
Oh, total miss by Kurtenbach, and here is Tony Hand, gets it second time of asking.
Well, you got to feel sorry for the goalkeeper here. He makes a nice stop, but under severe pressure, stops the puck there, but it bounces right back to Tony Hand's stick, and there he is. Takes the rebound. Hard luck on the goalkeeper after a good first stop.
Jock Hay, who's on a hat-trick. Hay, yes, in by Neal, double assist.
That's a great bit of luxury here in Murrayfield with this devastating second line that most teams would love for their first line. Lovely bit of interpass there, and look at that, laid right across there for a nice easy goal. That's gorgeous.
Jeffrey. Fraser. Wasn't truly a shot. Kurtenbach. Fraser, that is. Well, they've waited a long time, the home crowd. Gavin Fraser gets Panthers third.
Well, this was a lovely goal. Nicely worked. Passes all the way, and then Jeffries lays it right across to Gavin Fraser, who has no difficulty putting in the empty net. But that was a really nice goal, and that's what the Nottingham crowd needed badly.
It's come to Scott Neal. Kurtenbach. Simon Perkins into the last 5 minutes of the second period. 5 goals between the teams. At times it's looked a great deal more than that. Tony Hand. Oh, yes, no, the goal is out, or is it? No, the goal stands. Hat-trick for Scott Neal.
Well, here's the second line again. Tony Hand, absolutely brilliant here, holding on to the puck, holding people off, and then he lays that puck perfectly just before he goes round the back of the net. Brian Cox, no chance. See, just before he goes round the net, he drops it out on the short side. That's the one that catches everyone unawares, and there it is, popped right in the net.
Well taken by Minninson. Must be, surely, yes! A long time in coming.
Well, Craig Mellison well deserves his assist here. He'd laid on 2 or 3 really good chances here, and here's a lovely reverse pass there, and Kurtenbach very quick on the shot, and a very good goal.
So we have 1 minute 13 left on the initial penalty, another penalty starting, and 42 seconds left on the period. Fraser. Oh, this time there was somebody out in front, well, almost in front. Fraser's got to get that. Kurtenbach. Crowd anxious for him to get on with it. Yes! Kurtenbach.
Well, it's Mellison again, delivering the goods here. Beautiful pass and curtain back, very quick shot in the net. Marvellous exchange there, and well picked up goal there.
So a hat-trick man on the Panthers side too. Kurtenbach's third, and score a little closer, 5-9. Mellison, Jeffrey, Kurtenbach over the far side. Here he is, yes! Terry Kurtenbach's fourth goal of the contest, and the penalties to Racers have put the Panthers back in business.
Oh, this is a lovely goal again. Great passing here by the Panthers, but although the 4 against 3, they've got plenty of room, and there's a nice tucked in the net. Yes, plenty of room, nice pass, and he picks his spot beautifully there.
Final period with a 2-man advantage for 29 seconds, and an advantage after that of 1 man for 1 minute and 31 seconds. That's assuming they don't carry on the way they left off in the second period, when they scored 3 goals in 3.5 minutes to really set this final period alive. Real chance, and it's still loose. Kurtenbach. The goalkeeper's lost his stick and hasn't been able to reclaim it, but Jeffrey seems unaware of that. And Dave Hutchinson back for Panthers. One minute, 18 seconds left for Paul Hand. Still the 1-man advantage. Panthers, who were really outskated and outplayed for so much of the match. They were down 2-8 and 3-9. Then they're calling for it on the point. Really do have to make this count. And Jeffrey taking his time. In eternity, it seemed. Could he score? Well, that's the best thing he's done all afternoon by some distance. He got a knock in the face as he fired it in.
Here, Mike Jeffrey holding on to the puck. Nice shot in the corner of the net, and Nottingham are on the way back again. Jeffrey here, he got hit in the face as he gets his shot in here, but a good shot. Murray Hansen can do nothing about it, and Nottingham are right back in the game now.
Mike Jeffrey, who played for Murrayfield Racers last year before breaking his ankle. And the Racers wanted him back, instead he came here to Nottingham. Now has that goal change things in favour of his new team. Murray Hansen. Here's Paul Hand. Puck really given away by Easton. Bremner. Holmes trying to find Kelland. He must escape back for it. What a contrast in the atmosphere now from the Satan earlier in the second period, when it was very much one-way traffic. The whistle goes. Close off to the left of the Panthers net as we look.
Well, Nottingham have absolutely punched their way back into this game. Some unfortunate penalties by Murrayfield when they were well in the driver's seat, and suddenly we've got a nice hockey game on our hands here. But Nottingham have to be careful about pushing up too much, because this second line of Murrayfields are scoring a lot of goals.
Indeed, Scott Neal collecting a hat-trick in the second period. Oh! Save! What a cracking goal by Kurtenbach! That's his 5th of the afternoon. And my heaven, it blew him.
Well, Terry Kurtenbach here is emerging as the kind of man of the match, scoring a lot of goals from defence, and he lets his blistering shot go here. But I think Murray Hansen will be a little bit disappointed. He wasn't out far enough, and it's gone right in the corner of the net.
So just one goal between the teams. Amazing comeback by Nottingham Panthers. Assisted, it must be said, by the penalties that the racers gave away. Straight away from Scott Neal. Fraser, not the best of passes. Elliott couldn't take it. Scott Neal again. Melanson, who assisted on 4 consecutive goals. Oh, nice save. Good save. Elliott trying to dig in with Chris Cullen. Nicely broken up. Here's Melanson. He's on his own. Well, they were changing on the fly and he had absolutely no support at all. Well kept in by Fraser. This is great stuff. Melanson looking for someone on the point. It was well picked up and seen by Tony Hand. Scott Neal up in support. Good stop. Bremner turning like a man in the arcade on one of those pin tables. Here's Jeffrey. Not sure that Murray Hansen saw much of that, or that. Tipped off the post, and is it? No, it's not. The goalkeeper sitting on it. And at least one spectator didn't know what was going on. Murray Hansen in danger of being buried underneath the goal. Linesman trying to sort it all out. Well, this contest between the team in second place and the team in sixth has certainly brought the crowd to life. You wouldn't believe it, but 1 or 2 were nodding off early in the second period. Bremner keeps it in. Parker. The racers have lost all their flow, all their panache. At times the contrast between the teams in the second part of the first period and for most of the second period was a comparison that reflected so poorly on the Panthers. Coburn couldn't take it. Paul Hand. Coombe didn't know he had it. And here's Bremner. There's a gap here for Kurtenbach. And Alex Dampier, the coach of Nottingham Panthers, seeing the most enormous turnaround this afternoon. Not unsure for the first time in his ice hockey career. Melanson and Scott Neal. Jeffrey, good save. Fraser. And it's all at one end. The penalty will be called. And the penalty was against the goalkeeper. Will be served, of course, by another player.
Well, Melanson there's been a thorn in the flesh just recently. 5 assists on the last 5 goals, and Murray Hansen, I think, has got a little bit frustrated with him there and hit him, tried to take him out when he was in front of the net, and he's got a penalty, which could put Nottingham further back into this game. And I think Jock Hay is sitting at the penalty for Murray Hansen.
So, slashing is the reason for the penalty. So it sets up the Panthers' 6th power play of the match. They've managed 3 goals on the previous 5. Oh. Melanson, who can he find? Yes, it's in! Fraser, the goal scorer. It's all tied up at 9 apiece.
Well, it's Craig Mellison again here. Look at him. He's picking up all this stuff in the back of the net, making these passes, spraying them out all over the place, and another goal.
So the goal scored. Racers back at full strength. A little under 14 minutes of the match remaining. Elliott. Kelland. Bremner. Panthers goals, 6 of them have come in under 10 minutes of play. The Racers struggling to get themselves together again. Here's Paul Hand for them. Wasn't a good pass. Melanson and Bremner. Tony Hand, who opened the scoring, seems a long time ago now. Well taken. Melanson and Jeffrey, 3 against 2. Ooh. A shot at one end can lead to a pass at the other. There without a stick is a Racer. Just cleared out of harm's way. Icing call. It's a sport which attracts all ages. 1 or 2 in the crowd certainly would have been watching ice hockey in the days of people like Samek and Strongman and Simon. All of them stars for Nottingham Panthers. But he's just been told about that young man. He has his own heroes. Fraser. Twelve minutes left. 9-all. Here's Paul Pentland for Racers. Bremner, they're gunning for him. Gets it round the boards. That's nicely done. This is Parker. That's a little wild. Snell up in support, but not there. Pentland. It's a good turn by Coombe. Offside.
Well, Nottingham now, this is unbelievable, because if the first half of this game they looked like a team that was demoralised completely. Now they've got the goals back. Murrayfield's danger here is they have to watch they don't push up too far, because they've already given Nottingham 2 or 3 good breaks. It must be in their conscience that they've lost a 9-2 lead, and they think they should go out and win, but if they push up too quickly and too far, they might be giving goals away here.
Racers with the line that's been very much their top goal scorers. Scott Neal, Tony Hand and Jock Hay. There's Tony Hand. Good save by Brian Cox. Just enough to keep it up. Right in front, and it's in. Racers back in front. And the goal scored by Scott Neal.
And it's the second line again. Tony Hand being left to dwell on the puck for a long time. And Scott Neal just squeezed that in somehow or other. But Tony Hand again, the orchestrator.
So 4 goals to Scott Neal. And the team in second position in the league back in front again. Doesn't make Scott Neal the top scorer. Terry Kurtenbach has scored 5 times for Panthers. Tony Hand. Good job he didn't go down. Brave stuff. Chance of a break. Oh, good save from Manson. Bremner. Kurtenbach. Mike Jeffrey. Into the last 10 minutes. It's going to become the survival of the fittest. Dummy didn't work. Melanson for Panthers. Tremendous power in the shot again. Oh! And a push from behind by Paul Hand, I think it was. Cullen was the first.
I think Mellison asked for that, really. He had a go at the defender, cross-checked him, and Paul Hand did the same thing. Murray Hansen saves this, and if you watch here, Mellison comes in and pushes the guy right at the back there, and he gets the same treatment from Paul Hand coming in at the same time.
Panthers are losing the services of Craig Melanson. He's in the penalty spot, in the penalty box, but each side has lost a man because in goes Mike Holmes also for Murrayfield Racers.
You got what? You gotta be kidding, Chris. Chris, not bullshitting. No bullshitting. Let's go.
Penalties for cross-checking, and not the first time this afternoon that Chris Callan has argued the toss with the referee, Nico Tuman. In fact, they've already agreed to consult the rule book after the match. Did it quite politely too. So reach down to 4. Good save. 4 plus the goalkeeper, that is. Chris Calland looking for Paul Hand. It's Kurtenbach. Jeffrey. Kurtenbach. Fraser to the right. Kurtenbach is trying to take a little bit of the sting out of it. This is Bremner. Oh, he's in trouble. Beautifully robbed by Tony Hand. Lovely play by Hand and good goalkeeping. Left his pad there. Gavin Fraser. Paul Hand wide of the post. Hit the post and left an indent too, I would think. Snell, Tony Hand, Good shimmy. And was a bit unlucky. Racers finding things again. Goalkeeper's lost his stick. It's being delivered back to him. He's got it now. Good juggle.
Well, Brian Cox having a torrid time here, and he makes a good stop from this terrific slap shot. Did well to keep his eye on it after he just partially stopped it there and picked it up again.
Seconds left on the penalties, less than that now. Curtain back. Jeffrey didn't take it. Rhodes might. Chris Kelland. Really lovely smooth skater. Both sides back to full strength, and Tony Hand misses what would surely have been the clincher.
This second line of Murrayfield are making some lovely plays there, and that was a glorious passing movement there. Tony Hand out in the wing there, creating all kinds of problems, but he had a good chance himself that he put them more ahead. A lovely pass from the defenseman, but this is the line that's creating all the problems for Nottingham.
I was just thinking, I read that Melanson must have been, in some respects, quite pleased to get a 2-minute breather. He's had to work so hard for Panthers. And he wins it. Mike Jeffrey. Melanson. That's well played by Curtin back. Just pushed in. Melanson and Kelland. Kelland taking no chances. Icing called.
Craig Mellison is one of these characters that thrives on this kind of work, though. He is a hard worker. Can be a little bit chippy from time to time and does pick up the odd penalty, but nobody can doubt his commitment to the game. He really tries his guts out, and he's had a good game this afternoon. He's brought Nottingham back in the game with all these assists. 5 goals, 5 assists in a row.
Didn't hold that one, though. On the face-off was Tony Hand. And the stick actually being held by Hand. Fraser. Well taken with the skate by Jock Hay. Curtin back with Dave Hutchinson for company. Simon Perkins on, the youngster, only 15, wearing number 17 for Panthers. He's up ahead now of Melanson. Wanted a penalty for holding. It's kept in. Curtin back. Came off the foot of Kelland. He didn't know too much about it. Tony Hand. Jock Hay. Perkins rather lost that. Now Fraser. Tony Hand. Good save.
Well, if they keep lying off Tony Hand, he's going to get more goals. They keep backing off him and giving him a chance to make these shots. A little bit on the angle there, and Brian Cox does well, but they can't afford to keep backing off him. He's got a terrific shot.
A little reluctant to leave the scene. Having incidentally equalled the record for assists, 6 in contest between these two clubs. was Elliott doing? Bremner. They've gone back to their old ways for a minute, Panthers. A 10-minute spell when they couldn't pass the puck to save their lives. Kelland, away he goes again. Beautifully robbed by Fraser. Never looked like putting Paul Hand under pressure, though. And they've let him get away. Good solid check. Holmes, we're into the last 5 minutes. Just the one goal between the teams. Jeffrey for Panthers. Well robbed. Mike Snell for Racers. Holmes to his left. Good cover on the short side. Coombe had no chance of collecting that. Here's Melanson. Tremendous power in the shot again. Bremner. Had a torrid time earlier on. Almost gave that away to Snell. Coombe is in. Scott Neal pushes him into the corner. Pass well telegraphed. Offside.
Well, this game's still very much in the balance. One silly penalty here could be curtains for one way or the other. But here's the Murrayfield second line again, and they're always ominous in their attacks. They seem to have the better cohesion, good interpassing, and they scored a lot of lovely goals. And this is a little bit of a dangerous time for Nottingham.
Second line contributing 8 of the 10 goals against Alex Dompier's team. And the delay is while the Panthers goalkeeper, Brian Cox, adjusts his right pad. He's had a good game in spite of conceding 10.
I think it's interesting that Mike Kelly has put Tony Hand and Scott Neal together, and he's made a terrific combination here, and he's brought on Scott Neal as well. He's scoring a lot of goals in the top scorers.
And to those two has added the experience of Jock Hay, of course. Well stopped by Murray Hansen. Well to get in the way there, Jeffrey. Got one victory apiece against each other this season. Last season they met 6 times and Murrayfield won the lot, including 2 of them in the playoffs. The clock stops at 3 minutes and 27 seconds remaining. Tell you how the scoring went. Murrayfield opening through Tony Hand. Nottingham then went ahead at 2-1. But by the time they'd scored their 3rd goal, they'd conceded 8. Such was the supremacy of the visitors. But it all changed with the penalties at the end of the middle period. Tony Hand. Paul Pentland has come up with him. Sometimes delays his pass, usually gets it away. Good play by Tony Hand again. Chris Kelland, and at the end of the day, the better players seem to be taking control again. The Kellands and Hands of this world. But here's the pick for Panthers. Melanson. He still has possession. Oh, he was unlucky with the rebound off the boards. Curtain back, didn't make sure. Under 2.5 minutes left. stays like this, Panthers for sure will pull their goalkeeper to give them an extra man. Tony Hand just easing up time. Pentland, Hay. Pentland there for the return. Into the last 2 minutes. Panthers 9, Racers 10. Puck still in play. Racers unable to keep possession. Here's Jeffrey. It's got to go down the ice. Comes to Melanson. Is there a little more drive left in Panthers? 1.5 minutes left. Bremner. Brian Cox is moving to the edge of his crease. They need the face-off down this end. It's got to be held in here, if they can do so, by Panthers. Tony Hand keeps possession for Racers and just puts it at the other end. We're into the last minute. And Panthers unable to build. Or have I spoken too soon? This is Fraser. He was tripped, surely. Yes, the penalty will be given against Paul Hand. Delayed penalty. It's called now.
Well, this is a fantastic situation we got here now. We got 46 seconds to go. Murrayfield have got a penalty to Paul Hand, one of their important defensemen. Yes, and I think a breakaway here. It was a mistake deep in with Jock Hay. Paul Hand gets the skates of Fraser here. Definitely a penalty. We've now got a situation of 5 against 4 with 46 seconds to go. And this could be a bit dodgy for Murrayfield here, because Nottingham are definitely good on these power play situations.
Slight delay before Alex Dampier calls a timeout to give a moment to collect his thoughts and to decide his lineup for the last 47 seconds. And obviously Mike Kelly doing the same, though with a different aim to hang on to the 1-goal advantage.
That's a good move of Dampier, because now he can bring his strong men back on who have been trying hard, give them a little bit of a rest, and they'll be the men that'll all come on. Kurtenbach, Mellison, Bremner, probably Gavin Fraser. And they'll be trying like that.
How are you doing on these drives?
The conversation with Vincent. Melanson, Jeffrey, Fraser, the front line, Bremner and Kurtenbach. Brian Cox is well out of his goal at the other end if they want an extra one still. Chris Cullen will just knock it up the ice. Seconds ticking away. Panthers desperate to get possession. They have now. Here's Mike Jeffrey. Melanson far side, number 21. Didn't take it well. And here's Paul Pentland. They're turned away by Cox into the last 15 seconds. Crowd anxious for their team to get on with it, and they're taking an awful long time. Here's Melanson. Jeffrey up in support. So is Fraser. Oh, he hit the post! Holmes just bangs it away. And the hooter goes, and the Racers have the victory. But how close did Nottingham Panthers come to gaining a 10-all draw? But in the final analysis, I suppose we have to say, Red, that the better side has won for all the excitement at the finish.
Yes, the better side won, but that was a fantastic comeback by Nottingham. Really powered their way back into this game when they were 9 2 down, and you've got to give them credit for that. They've got a lot of young players there who acquitted themselves very well at the end of the day. But Craig Mellison, Terry Kurtenbach and Mike Jeffrey were the artists, you know, the ones who got them back in the game with some marvellous power play ice hockey.